Hi everybody and welcome back to some more project cars. This is KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out two more variations of that New Zealand track that was on the Audi car pack, plus we're actually going to use one of the Audi cars from that pack as well that we hadn't tried out yet. We're going to use it on default settings as well. If I can remember which one it was I was going to try, it's an Audi Quattro. Let's check out which one it was. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, there it is. It's that one. So it's an Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO. Now this thing looks awesome. I've been meaning to try this out since I obviously added the pack, and it looks absolutely brilliant. So it's got quite a good top speed. So we're not going to be changing any of the settings. It's going to be on default settings. We're going to take it into one of the other variations that we haven't tried yet. We're going to try this. No, on the loop one. We did that in the last episode. This one we're going to try the club version, and in the second race in this video we're going to do the GP version, which is the longest variation. So we're going to put it on 6 laps because this one is slightly longer than the other versions we did with the go-karts. And let's get straight into it. It's on 100% AI again. Plus, guys, don't forget about the US car pack that's going to be released tomorrow. And it's got quite a few cars that I've seen that's going to be on it. There's a Indy car, there's a Corvette, there's a Cadillac, a Ford, plus the free car, which is Aston Martin GT12. So much to enjoy. Can't wait for that car pack to be uploaded tomorrow. And then we're going to be doing quite a few videos on it. Right, let's get straight into this race. I can't wait to test out this car. It looks brilliant. We're going to do it in cockpit cam as well. Right, let's try and get a good start in this race and see if we can win it. Oh, just listen to that engine, plus it's the turbo as well. It sounds bloody awesome. Oh, this car, bloody hell, it's got some power as well. Accelerates quite quickly. It's got over 700 brake horsepower, so it's quite a powerful car. Oh God, I've got a bit of a slide there. Oh, God dear it. God dear, almost lost the back end then. It stepped out when I tried to put down the accelerator. Oh, and again. Oh, it's going to be really difficult, this race. It's got some tight, windy bits on it on this club version, I think. So I'm going to have to take it nice and easy. I'm not sure which way it goes. So it goes to the right here. Oh, and then it goes to the left. Oh, and then to the right. I remember that from the first section on the first go-kart race we had. So that cuts off like there. And I think that goes round onto the right. So, yes, it goes round onto the finish straight round this bend. So it's not too long. Oh God, that car just slammed into the side of me. I almost lost control. Oh bloody hell, let's try and get a bit of slipstream here. Bloody hell, it's like bumper cars at the moment. But the acceleration of this thing is quite quick. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting it to be this fast. But these cars are quite souped up. And on default sense, it ain't too bad. It feels a little bit twitchy around the corners. I'm feeling the back end slide a bit, but I think I've got enough experience on using these new cars just to try and just gently accelerate as you go around the corners, and just try and just dab the brake on so you don't get that rear slide, which I just got there. Trying to get nice and tight. Let's try and take it nice and slow around this section. This is quite tough actually to try and keep it on the road. But we're in P4, so we're not doing too bad. We're doing 6 laps as well, so hopefully we can catch up with the leading pack and get past them if we can. If not, then we'll just try and get a podium at least. Right, let's just try and get a bit of slipstream going into the 3rd lap. And let's try and get past this one here if I can. To really see how fast this car can go. I said about 189 on the thing, but I don't know whether that's when you change the gearing, because oh God, it slide there because it was maxing out there on nearly 160. So obviously it probably does that on different gear ratios. Let's try and get closer to these 3. I'm not really setting any pace here at all. I'm not really finding where I can really put my foot down in this car yet. Well, we know we can't put our foot down through this section. This is quite tough actually. This is where I'm feeling the back end slide a lot. So let's try and go through it nice and gently. Let's try and get past this one here. Oh God, back end slide again. Right, let's try and get past this one. We need to get past this car in front of us. At least want a podium. Oh God, back end sliding again around that corner. Really having to take it slow there. Right, let's see if we can get a bit of slipstream here and go past him. Yes, I think we're going to get past him. Yes, into 3rd. And that lap time wasn't bad. Did a 56 second. It's not bad, but we're into 3rd place. If we can hold this. Oh, I think I've got a little bit of a contact to the back there. Bloody hell, he sent me wide and he's taken me again. So I'm dropped back down into P4 again. Oh God, I almost smashed straight into the back of him, but he went wide. Quick, get past him. Yes, back into 3rd. So we might just have to battle for third place here, because I'm not seem to be having the pace of the cars in front. I'm really struggling to get any speed through that section. It's not really probably ideal for this car on this track, but I wanted to try one of the cars on the Audi car pack. It's still good fun. I mean, if I spent a bit of time setting up this car, probably could make it a little bit better for this circuit. Oh God, almost went into the barrier there. Really struggling around some of these corners. This car needs definitely needs an adjustment. So we've hit another 56-second lap there. That's not bad. Right, let's really try and push it if we can on this lap. We've only got 2 more laps left, and we're sitting in third. I think I'd take that on 100% AI on a car that I've never driven before. Default setup, I can't really complain. Right, that's really struggling there. Almost went onto the grass. It doesn't feel like I've got much grip. Oh God, almost totally solid up the brake in there and almost shunted him in the back there. But just managed to stop. Right, let's try and get nice and close to this one here. Oh, that car went on the grass there is going to give me the opportunity to catch up with both of them there. Can I get past one of them here? Oh, he's gone on the grass again. Oh, I can't get close enough. I think I can take him on this corner. Can I get nice and tight in? I think I'm going to get past him. I think I did it. Yes. So we're into second. Oh, I saw that mistake and I thought I had to get past. And we just hit a 55 seconds, so we're improving. Right, we're on the last lap now. Can we get this win? It's going to be really close. But I don't want to make any mistakes either. I mean, it's not very often that you actually get a race in a car that you haven't set up and actually complete it without actually crashing out. I'm not doing too bad. I'm taking it as steady as I can, but also trying to push it here and there, because I also want to win the race as well. Right, oh, definitely can't get faster through that corner at the moment. Let's try and just stick behind him and see if he makes any mistakes. And he kicked out there. Or is he going to go over the curb? He's lost a bit of time there. Is he going to go wide? Yes, take 9. Yes, we got past him. He went wide again. Absolutely brilliant. And we're slightly faster again on this lap. Let's try and go nice and tight in. Oh God, I'm losing a bit of speed around the corner. Don't lose it here. Yes, straighten up. I think we're going to hold it, and we're actually going to get a victory. Can you believe that? I wasn't expecting to win that. And what time was that lap? Another 56 second, I think that was slightly slower. But yes, we got the victory. Now we're going to jump out of here, and we're going to try the GP circuit. But I might change the vehicle for that, because it'd be the longest variation, and I might just go with the vehicle that I'm used to. So let's just jump into that now. Here we go. Right, so we're on the final variation of this new track, and it's the longest version, the GP version. It's just over 2 miles long, so we're going to drop it down to 5 laps, and we're going to use a vehicle that I absolutely think is brilliant on these tracks, and that's the supercarts. Because these tracks are really tight and windy, it's perfect for a vehicle this size. So we're going to use the supercarts, 5 laps, 100% AI again, and hopefully we can finish this video with another good race and another good victory. But we're going to have to get a good start, because last time I did a supercar race, it was so nip and tuck, really hard, really tight, and because you can't make any mistakes on these things are so quick, the races are so close. So hopefully from the start, I'm starting at the back of the grid again, we can really get a good position going into the first lap if we can. So let's get a good start here. Let's try and get a good start. It's like it's in the evening again with the sun setting. It looks absolutely brilliant. I must admit, I do like this track. I mean, that Scottish track that was added on the Stance Works DLC was brilliant, and now this one is absolutely brilliant as well. They've got to just keep on adding tracks on project cars. It's so much fun. Not just trying new vehicles, but new tracks as well. I absolutely love it. And also with that US car pack, more cars to try out as well tomorrow. Just can't wait. I'm loving this game at the moment. There's plenty of other games to look forward to at the moment as well, as I'm trying to compete in this race. We're in P4. We haven't had a bad start. Up to third. Almost lost control there. Yeah, like I was saying, we've got loads of car games coming up. We've got Dirt Rally on the channel. We've got Assetto Corsa. We've got the new Gran Turismo Sport coming out this year. We might be doing some GP MX racing. I don't know whether you like that sort of games. Plus, I've just seen a review for a game called, I think it's Kartcraft or something. So it's just a karting racing game. I'm not sure whether that's going to be out this year, but I saw a review on it and it looks absolutely brilliant. I think that the version they showed was on the PC, but I think that they're bringing it onto PS4, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, so we're into third place. Here's me chatting away, and I'm trying to win this race as well. Let's try and catch up with the two in front. This GP circuit ain't too bad. The only sort of sections that I think are quite difficult are on the second half of the lap. That's, as we get to it, I'll show you which ones I think are quite difficult to take in the superkarts. So you know you've got this slow corner here. That's not too bad. It's these ones. These are the ones I'm struggling on. I can't seem to go fast through these corners. I'm really struggling. So I'm really slowing down, and just you sort of lose the back end. Don't know whether it needs some adjustment or something. And these ones are really tough as well. Oh, you can really hear it struggling. But we're up into first place. And these ones as well. These are tough. Look, just kicks out there. But we're running quicker than we did previous lap. And again, so we're going to have to really, really practice on this circuit to get those two corners down and really be able to accelerate through them. But we're not doing too bad. We're winning the race at the moment on the second lap. Can't complain. What sort of time is that? 1:13.8. So we're getting quicker. I was expecting it to be a little bit tighter. It was a bit difficult in the first couple of laps. You always sort of like really fight over places, try not to collide with any of the karts because you go off so easy in the superkarts. But once you get in the lead, you can start really putting your foot down and really trying to improve your time. So hopefully we can do that here. I was slower on that section, really trying my hardest just to find where I can accelerate and just trying to get nice and tight into the curbs. But you've got to also be careful that you don't hit the curbs because these are quite low to the ground. It doesn't take much to lose control. But we will try. We've only got a couple of laps to go on this circuit. Oh God, really struggling there. Try to put the brake. I had to put the brake on there. Slow down. It's these sections I'm really. And again, oh shit, almost lost it there. And again, God dear, onto the gravel. Quick. See what I mean? I'm really struggling. I'm trying to accelerate through there quicker, but I just not seem to. Well, I just don't get the grip through there at all. But I think it may just be a case of maybe raising the car slightly. Maybe it's bombing out a bit when you're hitting the curb slightly. I don't tend to adjust the karts that often, but now and again it's worth just having a look, trying a few setups on these and just trying to find out what's best for each circuit. So I do race a lot in the superkarts. Oh, one of my favourite vehicles on the game. As you can probably see, I do race in them quite a lot. But let's just see if we can try and improve our time. So we're up on the sector there. See if we can improve on these corners as well. Let's try and get nice and tight into this corner here. Oh, that's a bit better. Let's try and just keep on the time. Try not to go too wide on this corner as well. Let's try and get nice and tight in here. Well, this is a better lap so far. Yes, we just managed to control it around. I think we've got a bit of a lead now as well. Let's try and get nice and tight into this section here. Yeah, that was better. So we're 0.3 quicker. And again there, just keep it on the tarmac. Just dabbing the brake a bit. This hasn't been a bad. Actually, this GP circuit's not bad actually. I think this would be all right with bigger vehicles actually, because there is quite a few decent sections where you can get quite a few overtakes, and it wouldn't be too bad with the bigger vehicles. So that sector was quicker again too. We did a 1:13.4 on that lap. Let's see if we can better this on this final lap. Let's really try and push it, and hopefully won't make any mistakes as well. Just try and bear in mind that we've got quite a lead. Let's not ruin it. Let's try and finish this video and this race with another victory. Oh no, slightly slower there. See, you know, you panic a bit when you go into those corners at speed, and sometimes you brake a little bit too much. Just try and improve it on these couple of sections here. Try and get that time down if we can. Oh God, ran it a bit wide there. Could have gone a nice, probably tighter into that section there. Got a nice drive out that corner. Let's try and go through this section a bit tighter as well. Oh, that was a bit better. Oh, look at that. 0.7 quicker. So we're definitely improving it. But oh, damn. Oh, God. That pretty ruined the time there. So was it 1 minute 13.7? I think that last one is. Is it going to be quicker here? It feels quicker. Oh, come on. Oh, we did a 1:11.9, so it was really quicker. So we really improved on that lap. I really enjoyed that GP circuit, and it ended up being an easy victory. I thought it'd be a little bit closer, but hopefully we'll do some more races in some other vehicles on this track very soon. And I will see you soon with the US car pack in the next couple of days. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.